Good, excellent. Next question?
Senator Brown tonight told the nation that the stimulus package that came to Massachusetts, not one new job was created.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have his facts right.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
yeah, he doesn't. And, you know, I know it's fashionable, you know, for certain people to somehow disparage public employees and work, but, and let me just also say that this is also about keeping and retaining jobs. Let me just take the city of Worcester where I'm from. If we're not for the federal stimulus package, 500 teachers in the city of Worcester would have been laid off, 15 police officers wouldn't have their job, and 15 firefighters wouldn't have their job. And that same story can be told in many communities across the state. What Scott Brown doesn't say, because they like to, you know, all government is bad, you know how many small businesses, you know how many large businesses do business and procure services and get paid by providing government services, supplies, whatever it is. So there are hundreds and hundreds of companies that bid on state work. So if we were cutting $9 billion out of the budget, there'd be a lot less work that would be going out for companies, for supplies, for a whole bunch of things. And again, where he's wrong, on the infrastructure side, a lot of the work that's going out wouldn't be getting done by these private construction companies. So, I mean, he's wrong.
Yes, Katie, we've got a few projects in Weymouth, haven't we?
We haven't seen stimulus money in the area of jobs of, say, public safety, but we have received energy.
And let me just give you, one example. Every community grapples with water and sewer issues and infrastructure issues. Because of the federal stimulus, usually on an annual basis, the state works with cities and towns, the sewer rate fund and then the water, drinking water fund. And then basically we give money out to cities and towns at a low interest rate, and sometimes we forgive those loans so that they can keep their water and sewer systems up to date and in a state of good repair. Because of the federal stimulus money, what is ordinarily $400 million in work that goes out, this year it's $800 million that's going out. The Contractor Utilities Association has estimated that will create 4,000 jobs this spring when the construction season begins. So he's just flat out wrong. I know it's, just they can't get outside their talking points. And so there have been jobs retained, stabilized, and created. And if we didn't have the stimulus package, I don't think nationwide we would have stabilized as quickly as we have.
Well, as soon as he says that, somebody the next day should be on TV saying, that's a lie. Because people think it's true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's up for us. It's up for us, and that's us included to tell them. But Scott Brown also said, after he went and met with the governor last week, he said, well, I had some concerns about the governor addressed them and his money getting out. He probably couldn't even tell you, Scott Brown, some of the stimulus projects in his own district. Because there are some. Does he not want that road and bridge work to happen in his own Senate district? It doesn't need a convenient talking point, maybe a certain ideological framework.